Hello everybody, welcome to the Week in Review for Week 6, Module 6. Hey, I want to thank everybody for their patience. We've had a little bit of a family emergency. My wife has been in the hospital for a couple of days, so I do apologize not having your module completely ready. It should be all set by tonight. Let's see, today is Tuesday as I'm shooting this, so I think everything should be ready by tonight except for your quiz, which I should have done by tomorrow afternoon. So for those of you that want to take the quiz early, it should be there for you by 1 o'clock at the latest, 1 p.m. Eastern at the latest for you to take. So I do apologize. We had that unexpected emergency. My wife has some lymph impairments because she really has no lymph nodes on her right side, in her axillary area, and she is susceptible to cellulitis. So she got a case of cellulitis in her arm. The folks at the University of Michigan and their hospital system are fantastic, and they really don't mess around with that. And they admitted her right away. So nothing too serious. Just kind of getting some antibiotics in her, and should have that all cleared up, but might take a couple days. So we've kind of been in a little state of chaos over at my household. But again, everything should be ready for you guys by majority tonight, and then the quiz by tomorrow. So again, thank you very much for your patience during that. Also, this week should be relatively light. You're just doing your normal fare. You had your big drafts due last week. I have not graded those yet. If you hadn't had those drafts in, please get your drafts submitted by this week. I hope by this week I can review all that, give you feedback before you prepare your final paper. So again, please try to get all those in for the couple of you that haven't yet submitted. But yeah, this week should be kind of relatively light. You're looking at your normal chapter readings, so please go ahead and start doing those chapter readings if you haven't done so already. Again, we're doing the pelvis this week. And then we have our chapter test quiz, if you will, and then also kind of our normal kind of mode that we've been here for the past few weeks by doing those move notes and then responding back to those move notes in the discussion board. I'm going to make a little amendment here. Yesterday I was at the hospital trying to get on the hospital Wi-Fi, and I think I threw up on the initial landing page that we're going to have a word count requirement for those discussion posts. Don't worry about the word count requirement. It's just I had noticed that some of the discussions the following week were starting to get a little light, and I don't want to be put in a situation where I have to deduct points. So really what I'm looking for in those discussions is a good faith effort to try to have you add something to the discussion, especially if you've seen any of these things clinically, and many of you have added that, which is fantastic. But if you've seen anything like that, kind of your war stories, please add that to the discussion, or maybe any other insights that you have related to the particular pathology or disease that's presented. So do try to add a little bit to it. I'm trying to get away from maybe some one-sentence responses, which we were getting into, and that was really kind of pushing the envelope. I mean, yes, if I counted up all the one-sentence responses over 5 postings, that's 5 sentences, and it's probably about 75 to 90 words. So that's not too bad, but do try to add some more to that. There will be some of your courses where we do require a word count for postings. So be careful. Make sure you look at your syllabus and that hopefully your instructors communicated that to you pretty clearly through the syllabus and maybe through a video or course news that there is a word count requirement. We're not just trying to have you make up words, but it is a mechanism for you to try to put some thought into it rather than, hey, great video, thanks a lot for the information. Try to actually spend some time on it. Even if it requires maybe a couple of minutes just Googling something to add a little nugget of information that maybe we didn't know. And so just food for thought. Try to put your good faith effort into that, and you should be just fine. So, and disregard the word count for this week. I'm not going to bust your chops if you have less than 50 words. But again, good faith effort. So that's pretty much it for this week. Again, thank you all for your patience. We should be all smooth sailing over to my household by tomorrow. We hope that she'll get released from the hospital, and get back to our normal life. But other than that, any questions or comments, you know how to get a hold of me. And as always, thank you for watching.